Hello and a hearty welcome. Today's video is about making the perfect wok-like fried rice at home. First, you should make the rice at least 7 to 8 hours beforehand. Wash the rice about 3 to 4 times or till the water runs somewhat clear. A day-old rice works the best for making a fried rice. If you have a rice cooker, use it by all means, and if you don't, just make it like me in the normal Indian way. Here I have taken a pot or a handi of water, and once it comes to a boil, add the washed rice in the hot water and boil it on medium heat. Now basmati rice takes only about 5 minutes to cook. Keep checking the rice at regular intervals and check if it is cooked properly or not, because it can go very quickly from perfectly cooked rice to overcooked. The rice should be about 75% cooked. When you press the grains, it should feel a bit tough in the middle part. You should somewhat be able to paste the rice in between your fingers. If the rice is not cooked, it will break into pieces. Once the rice is done 75%, immediately drain it well and spread it over a colander or a flat surface and let it cool. Once the rice is cooled, keep it in the refrigerator for at least 4 to 5 hours, and if possible even more. In the refrigerator, once the rice is cooled, it becomes hardened by a process called retrogradation, in which the starch molecules that coats the rice forms crystalline structures that makes the grains firm enough to withstand the second round of cooking. Enough of gyan about rice, now let's move on to the prepping process. In the prepping process, first chop the veggies. Chives or garlic leaves go very well with prawn fried rice. Chop the chives finely. If you don't have chives, then chop up 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. Chop up the spring onion as well, but keep the white bulb portion aside. Dice the carrots into around 1 cm squares. Now onto the eggs. Add a pinch of salt and pepper and beat the eggs well. Marinate the prawns with pepper and salt. Now that the prepping process is done, gather all the ingredients and keep them together. Cooking a fried rice is a very quick process and takes place over high heat. You need to keep everything prepped, or as the French say, mise en place. The shape of a Chinese wok resembles almost that of a kadhai, except that Our wok is made of carbon steel or cast iron and has a handle. A kadhai, on the other hand, is made up of mostly aluminium or cast iron. We will cook our fried rice today on an aluminium kadhai that we use on a daily basis and try to achieve the flavors as much as possible as that of a wok. Heat some vegetable oil in a kadhai and fry the prawns on medium-high heat for about 2 minutes, just until they are pink. If you have large prawns with you, then cut them up in small pieces. Next, clean the kadhai if it sticks due to the leftovers of the prawn. Again, add about 1 tablespoon oil, and when the oil reaches its smoking point, add the beaten eggs and cook them quickly over high heat. Again, add 1 tablespoon oil to the kadhai and add the white part of the spring onions and some chives. Fry them for about 20 to 30 seconds briefly and add the diced carrots. Fry the carrots on high heat for about a minute. You would want the carrots to maintain their crunch. Now add the cold rice right from the refrigerator. Toss a bit, keep the gas flame low for a moment, and now add the seasonings. Stir a bit and add the eggs and the prawns. Fry the rice on the highest heat for about 4 to 5 minutes, stirring continuously, and then it is ready to serve. Adding the refrigerated rice helps in two things: keeps the rice grains separate and does not stick to the kadhai. If you add overcooked or hot starchy rice, it will immediately stick to the kadhai and will turn lumpy. Keeping the high heat helps in achieving a charry texture and flavor that is iconic to a wok-made fried rice known as wok-hei. Over the course of time, due to usage and maintenance, a wok becomes almost non-stick, and due to the material with which it is built, it can retain high heat. Hence, your fried rice won't stick in a wok and it will get a beautiful charry flavor due to the high heat. Though I do believe in the principle that different utensils serve as a special purpose to different styles of cooking, and you can never exactly mimic the dishes 100%, but you can go pretty close if you are using the proper cooking techniques. Serve hot and pair it with some beautiful side dish that goes well. I paired it with some Tibetan shafale, which is a Tibetan style stir-fried chicken dish, and it goes really well with fried rice and noodles. Maybe I will show it to you one day. As of now, enjoy, happy cooking!